Hey guys, your boy Chad, the motherfucking Hypebeast. You know what it is. Listen people, listen people, listen people. Today is the day. This video is the video that you've all been waiting for. This is the video that is gonna change your life as you know it. This is the video that you've needed. You didn't know you needed this video, but you needed this video. And the video is here now. And I'm gonna give you that. Yes, people, 5 things you need to know to make sure that you cop on the Nike Sneakers app. Don't know what that was, don't know what I'm doing, but we're here. The Nike Sneakers app. You see the app here? That app is a beast. That app has dealt L's on L's on L's on L's. Like, it's just... I've been through a lot. That app has put me through a lot. But people, I've gone through those experiences so you don't have to. I have gone through those experiences so that you can learn. A wise man learns from another man's mistakes. And woman, this is 2020, all inclusive. Or whatever gender, I don't know, whatever. We're just, please don't cancel me. This app has shattered dreams. Of course, before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Come on, people, you have to do it. I'm out here giving you this great content. I'm teaching, listen, anything I miss in this video, make sure you drop it down in the comments below and I can get onto that. Any app you want to see how to win from, let me know. And if you do win from this video as well, make sure you comment below and let me know that these tips helped you. Please, let's all help each other. I want to see the community coming together to create something and produce something amazing. Yes, that is my calling. Yes. But yes, people, that app has actually shattered dreams. People have lost their heads over that Nike Sneakers app. When you see your name has not been drawn, people have lost their heads. And they followed me like, Chad, how do you win? Listen, I'm here to tell you guys, I'm gonna reveal all the secrets that Nike may or may not want you to know about the Nike Sneakers app. Obviously, I'm not gonna guarantee that every tip I give you is gonna ensure that you win, but you will definitely have a much better chance of copying on the Nike Sneakers app after watching this video. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you leave a comment on what was helpful and what was not. I'm curious to know. I want to know what helped and what didn't help. I actually asked some of my friends. I asked them, give me some of your tips. What's your tips? Let's merge all our tips together and let's chuck it out for the people that minute. And one of them said, find the customer support link, go to your room, pull down your pants, and take a picture of your and send it to them. That is how much this app has rattled on you. Another one of them said, offer them your firstborn child. Listen, this app has ruined lives. I'm sure of it. And big up Nike, they're always changing the way that these raffles come out. So in maybe 2 years' time, this video may not be relevant anymore, but at least you know. And I will make it my life mission to make sure that people can conquer that app. Listen, people, I've got you differently. I have got you differently. I'm telling you the secrets. A lot of people don't want you to know these secrets, and I'm here to tell you guys. Cool. Let's get straight into it. The first tip, it is such a simple tip, but people often forget to do this. You need to know when the trainer is dropping. It sounds so simple, but the day that Sneakers releases a pair of trainers and the day that maybe the SNS app or the Offspring release a pair of trainers always is different. And Nike, they can release it at any time. You need to know when they are releasing the trainer. That is the first thing. Set an alarm 15 minutes before drop. It's usually at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. Set an alarm 15 minutes before. Make sure you are up for the cop. I can't stress to you how many people miss drops. It's ridiculous. You need to be prepared. Waking up 2 minutes before is not enough. It is not enough. This is such a simple tip, but I promise you, it will make a lot of difference. Don't do your research a day before you think it's dropping. Make sure you know at least a week in advance when the trainer is dropping so you can get ready for the drop. Second point, cool. Once again, a very simple tip, but people just neglect it. Second tip, make sure you are ready. Add your card details, add your payment details, and make sure they are verified. Because if you get through on Nike Sneakers app, your bank may call up and be like, oh, hold on. Hello, your bank details are not correct. People are using it, and is this fraud? Can you send us? By the time you get that text, by the time you get that text asking you, did you authorize this transaction? Blood, the trainer's gone. They're gone. All Jordan again, they're gone. Them trainers are gone, they're gone. I don't know, I'm not Jamaican. I don't know why I did that. I'm not Jamaican, I don't know. But yeah, them trainers are gone. By the time you get that verification text, like, oh, did you authorize this payment to Nike? It's gone, bruv. Don't even reply. If you reply, you're hurting yourself. Don't do that to yourself. So make sure you reply. Set up Touch ID or Face ID. Oh my God. I can't stress enough again how important it is, because some of these raffles are literally bang, 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 quick. They are super, super quick. So you need to be able to just click the button and wait. Make it as easy for yourself as possible. Make sure your payment is linked. Authorize it, and sometimes test it. Buy something from the Nike app. So make sure you have an authorized payment, Touch ID set up. Put your size into the settings so they know. Put your address into the settings so they know where to deliver it. When drop time comes, and you're filling out all your details, your card details, I promise you the trainer gone. The trainer gone, is gone. The trainer's gone. It's gone. I promise you it's gone. The trainer's, it's not there no more, bro. I promise you it's gone. So do not let an address or an unauthorized payment method stop you from copying. PayPal usually authorized payments ASAP. So for me, instead of using my card details, I use PayPal. PayPal to ensure the transaction moves smoothly and is authorized as quickly as possible. And you will get a request, you'll get an email from PayPal literally instantly as soon as you win. As soon as the draw is over, maybe within like, I don't know, within 5 minutes, you should usually know whether you won or not. That, oh, yeah, your request is, yeah. And then that's how you feel. You feel like a champion, guys. You know what it feels like to see, got him. Got he. Got he. Got you and got he. You know what I'm saying? People, make sure you are prepared. It may sound so simple, but people lack every single time. Now we're gonna get onto the more complicated points. Thirdly, cool, people, this point is super, super important. This may be this point is super, super important. This may be the most important point of this whole video. Cool. You need to understand what type of raffle it really is. 3 different types of Nike releases on a raffle or an exclusive pair of trainers. Cool, let me go through them. The first type of Nike release on an exclusive pair of trainers is called a flow release. A flow release. A flow release. Say it together. Flow release. Yes, a flow release literally means first come, first serve. And that is why point number 2 is so important. You need to be ready. You need to make sure all your details are already filled in. Already filled in, your address, your payment authorization, Face ID is authorized, and Touch ID is authorized before. And use PayPal. Like, you need to make sure that is patterned from the jump. If it's not patterned, then for them flow raffles, which they do semi-often, they don't do it the most, and I've realized that flow is very hard to cop. Flow is probably the hardest to cop. So you need to move quickly. That's when you're out there and your fingers are trembling, filling out details. Listen, people, it gone. The trainer gone. The trainer gone. If you have to do this, the trainer's gone. Because people like me, yeah, bam, done. Done. Listen, what? Boom. That's it. That's all I need. Because my size is in, my payment's in, my address is in. Just bam, gone, easy. Look, done, finished. I'm done. I'm sleeping. I wake up, 8:30, see the cop, yeah, say no more. Go back to sleep. But you're there, putting your hair out, stressing out. Make sure you are ready as quick as you can, literally a millisecond. You do not have up to 10 seconds to fill in your details, because by then, millions of people, probably millions, have already entered in for that raffle, and the chances of you winning is very slim. The second type of sneakers raffle is the LEO, or the Leo raffle. Once again, Leo raffle. Yes, people, a Leo raffle is when you get put into a queue within 2 or 3 minutes. That is when you get a waiting page come up saying you are in the queue, or you are in the wait, you're almost there to train. It essentially is a first come, first serve drop, but it is very quick. It's still a bit more random. They still do pick random. You could join at the end of the 3 minutes and still win. So it's not really time related, but it's very, very short. You only still have 2 to 3 minutes to enter this raffle. And if you are snoozing, if you're not fully awake, what did I say? Trainer gone. The trainer gone. You need to make sure that you are ready within those 2 to 3 minutes to enter in for your size, and you paid and all of that stuff. And you know what? I'll be real. it's a good chance. You have a good chance to cop in that way. The third type of Nike sneakers raffle is the Dan raffle. That's the most common raffle, when you enter, you put your size in, and you have 30 minutes to relax. So for these entries, you don't really need to be it's not as rushed, you know. You can enter your details if you wanted to, but then again, bearing in mind that we don't know what type of raffle it is until the day, until literally the time that it drops. It is best to have these things patterned from early, pattern it early, because if you do not, you never know, you may miss out on a pair of trainers you really want because you thought it was potentially a Dan raffle and it was in fact a Flow raffle or a Leo raffle, and you don't want to do that. Fourth, there is actually a special type of sneakers release that people don't really know about, and that is called the Sneakers Pass. Listen people, I'll be real, this is probably your best chance of copying. The Sneakers Pass is probably the best chance of copying, and what they do is they literally hide it on the app. Yes, I know it's crazy, but you need to search for that sneaker pass. You won't know that it's dropping. Sometimes they'll give you about maybe 30 minutes before it drops to let you know, listen, we're gonna give you guys an opportunity to have a sneaker pass. And what that does, it lets you reserve a pair of trainers, go into the Nike store and pick it up. If I'm being honest, that is the easiest way to cop from the Nike Sneakers app. That's the best way I've copped, but you have to be within the London Nike Town store range. I don't know how many kilometers it is. I think it's maybe 15 kilometers. I may be wrong. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, someone put it down. So if I'm wrong, put it in the comments below. Or I may edit it, but put it in the comments below. What they'll do is they'll drop the trainer at maybe 9 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock have a sneakers pass, and that allows you to reserve a pair of trainers. Guys, it's probably the best chance you have of copping a pair of trainers, so make sure you do not miss that, okay? Make sure you do not miss that. That's what Nike want. Nike want you to be so invested in the app that you're checking that app on a regular basis. Oh, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? There are so many secret releases that are up for grabs that people do not realize, and they just come and they go. So they really do want you to be on the app, active, using the app, checking the stories, checking out their features. And especially for Nike Sneakers Day, that was a crazy day. If you haven't watched the video, make sure you go watch it. It was the first video on my channel. It was a really, really fun day. They also have like a release where you have to be it's called a geotag release. You have to be in a certain location and take a picture or open the app up, and it opens up into a camera. And what it does is you look around and you'll see something virtual pop up on your phone. I kid you not, this app is a beast. This app is crazy. You need to know how to tackle this app before you enter stuff, because otherwise you will not win. For instance, they could say, we're doing a special release in Shoreditch. You have to be 1 kilometer in that range to see this virtual object. And you get there, you're doing all of this, and then you see something, you're like, oh, you tap it, chance to cop. Chance to cop. Listen, Nike are doing their best to make sure that bots and resellers can't get a hold of their trainers. And they're doing it for people like you, I'll be real, people like you that don't necessarily may not cop that often. People take advantage of what I'm telling you in this video. These are tiny tips, but you need to know. If you know these tips, I promise you, your success rate on the sneakers app will probably increase. Can't promise anything in it. Point four, use your Nike app. If you're trying to cop an exclusive pair of trainers that's probably going to be worth a lot, and your profile's brand new, you haven't uploaded like maybe a picture onto your account, it's just you've had the account maybe like a couple days, the likelihood of you winning a pair of trainers is very, very low, because people are out here really making new accounts every single drop, so they have more entries and more chances as well. On top of that, make sure you verify your account as well. You should have to get a text message to verify your account, and if you have not verified your account, it may be difficult for you to win. But make sure you use your Nike app. Make sure you're just browsing the app every now and again, looking at the articles, looking at just finding stuff out, checking what's coming out in stock. It doesn't need to be 2 minutes, like it could just be literally 2 minutes, like once a week or whatever, just to find out what's going on the Nike Sneakers app, what special releases there are. And yeah, use your app. If you want to buy a pair of trainers or anything from there, make sure you have some previous cops from the Nike Sneakers app. It's always nice to have some previous purchases there. I know they look at that stuff and it is good for their algorithm, because everything's based on algorithms these days. The last and final point, if you've made it this far, you're a champion. If you've made it this far, you're gonna win some trainers. Let's pray, hold on, let's pray. King of Kings, Lord of Lords, allow these viewers that have made it this far to cop trainers. If they have watched this video, Lord, they shall be blessed. They shall be blessed. They shall be blessed. Yes, people, if you've made it this far, congratulations. This is the last and final tip that I have for you guys. Hope and pray. That is it. That is all. Hope and pray. Guys, you've been briefed. You've been given the necessary weapons, the necessary tools to go on this journey, this battle with the Nike Sneakers app. You are finally ready. You know everything that you need to know to make sure that you are ready to cop. And I am sure that with this video, after you've watched this whole video, you've liked this video, and you subscribed to this video, that your chances of copping a pair of Nike sneakers, exclusive pair of trainers, a pair of trainers that you really want, will go up. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. If you haven't already, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for it. I appreciate you guys so much. And if any of you guys watch these videos and you enjoy these videos, like, thank you so much for watching these videos. You guys make, like, it's worthwhile when you hear like how someone feels about your video. So thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Happy copying.